Hey there, friend. Katie here. I'm a fellow homeschool mom like you. I've got three awesome kiddos. I'm also the host of the Joy at Home podcast. And I love helping moms homeschool better and easier than ever before. Today, we're going to be diving into the world of language arts, and I'm actually going to walk you through my stack of our family's favorite language arts curriculum. I'll be sure to link everything up in the video description. And before I forget to tell you, be sure to check out teachme2homeschool.com. While you're over there, you can actually download my free homeschool curriculum guide. You'll find many of the curriculums that I'm about to share with you here today, but you'll find all my top recommendations and my favorite picks for homeschool curriculum. Quick side note, several of these curriculums that I'm going to be showing you today, I actually have full-length review videos for on my channel, so I'll be sure and link those in the description as well. Language arts is actually one of my favorite subjects to teach and work through, but I know that it can be really intimidating for a lot of moms. So the things we're going to cover today, I promise you are going to make your life easier as a homeschool mom. We're going to go through these curriculums somewhat youngest to oldest. And the first one I want to show you and talk to you about is all about reading. Now, I wish I had more of this curriculum to show you because there are multiple components, but my son has since actually graduated from the All About Reading program. And so what I'm going to do is actually link in the description to those full length videos. You can walk through a lesson with us and I show you all inside of the program. It is the best program I have ever found for teaching elementary age kids how to read, which, as we know, is a very important start in the world of language arts. And so this is just some of the workbook from the All About Reading program taken apart. I had created him a binder. And so you can see kind of some of the fun worksheets and activities that the kids are doing as they work through All About Reading. They're going to cover phonograms, and they've got just really great tools for teaching. They've got these fun little word flippers that the kids make. They have little reading books included with All About Reading that the kids will read through on certain lessons. And so I love All About Reading. It is open and go. It is so easy to use, to teach, for the kids to grasp and understand. And it really transformed my son from a very shy and intimidated reader. Really, it transformed him into a superstar reader. He's incredibly fluent with his reading and writing today. I definitely want to tell you about this website. It's called edclub.com. And on that website, which is available for just a small monthly fee, the kids can actually do their vocabulary and their spelling, as well as learn typing. And so that has been my favorite thing that I've come across and the easiest thing to use to teach the kids spelling. Next, we have a curriculum. It's called Catch On to Cursive. It's by the Master Books company. Master Books is one of our very favorite curriculum companies out there. Unfortunately, I don't have that actual book to show you because my kids have used it and we've since tossed it. But what Catch On to Cursive is a workbook that your child can work through to learn and master their cursive writing. And of course, as they're doing cursive and copy work, they're learning spelling as well. So best thing I have found to teach kids cursive. Next up is the series called Language Lessons for a Living Education. Again, it's by Master Books. You know, we love this company so very much. It's a biblical-based, traditional homeschooling style company. Language Lessons for a Living Education they have these available for first grade all the way up through 12th grade now. I love that they have a little bit of a Charlotte Mason flair. So Master Books really is a traditional homeschooling type of company, but they've got just a little bit of a Charlotte Mason flair, and that sometimes they'll have the students do retelling, which I really, really like. So they're working on parts of speech and sentences, all the things that are going to be age appropriate for the book that you're using and the age that your child is when you're going through this. You can see we've got part of this workbook has been worked out of, but as the kids get older, they are beginning to work on writing. So they'll learn how to write paragraphs and they'll learn how to write stories. Again, all those wonderful parts of speech. They do have some spelling list included in these books as well. So these are just a very, what I would say, gentle way to introduce and teach some of those language arts skills. And I do appreciate that they teach something and then they kind of build up on it and kind of come back to it. So they're sort of like spiraling and they're always coming back to the skills that they've already learned. So this is just a wonderful workbook and a wonderful resource, again, available for grades 1 through 12. I just recently found this wonderful curriculum. If you have a child or a student who just dreads or hates language arts, a lot of times that's the case with boys and young boys. This is the perfect thing for them. It's called Gross Out Grammar, and there are 2 different books. The first book, the green book, works on kind of those beginner skills and parts of speech. Everything that it goes through, it talks about in a yucky and gross way. So the kids are learning and writing about things like flinging spit wads and cleaning toilets and messy rooms with dirty socks on the floor. And little boys especially, or even up through, I would say, upper elementary age boys just really eat this up, and they think it's fun and they think it's funny. They've got one here, the Roadkill Cafe. So they're taking language arts skills, adverbs and prepositions, and they're making it really fun and engaging and kind of funny and something that boys tend to love. So there's book 1, and then here is book 2. It goes a little bit deeper into the skills that it's working on. You've got just prefixes and suffixes here, and idioms, haikus. So this one goes a little bit deeper into language arts. And then they also have this book. It's called Revolting Writing for boys and girls who dare. And it's a writing vocabulary and illustration journal. So it's going to give them some writing prompts. If you have a child who does not enjoy writing, then this is going to give them some silly writing prompts that they can then go and write their stories and be excited, actually become excited to write and to dive into the world of language arts. The final and perhaps the best thing, my very favorite curriculum in my language arts stack, is this program called Structure and Style for Students. It's available through IEW, or the Institute for Excellence in Writing. This company was founded by Mr. Andrew Pudawa, who I always say is a gift to the homeschooling world, and I absolutely mean it. So Structure and Style for Students, you can start with upper elementary age students, and it goes all the way through high school. My kids have done this from the very start, and they have done it for years and years and years. They have multiple levels of this program, and they kind of build on each other. So with the Structure and Style, the students are going through, they're accessing online videos. Mr. Andrew Pudawa is teaching those online videos. So when you buy the package, you get the streaming of the online videos, and they're going to watch one video a week, and they're going to go through 1 week at a time. They're going to watch the video, and then they're going to do something called a keyword outline, and then they're going to turn it into a paragraph or eventually a paper. This is the most thorough program for creating phenomenal and inspired writers. My daughter was writing at college level very early in high school as a direct result of this program. I have full videos of this that I'll link in the description so you can take a closer look at the Structure and Style for Students. And then we like to pair it with this program called Fix It Grammar, also available hand in hand through IEW. They have different levels of Fix It Grammar, and each level goes with the coordinating level or year of structure and style that you're using. So this is going to be the grammar for the kids, and they have a very distinct process that they go through. So every week they will go in, they will do this section called Learn It, and they'll do Read It, Mark It, Fix It. So they're learning different skills here, different grammar skills, and then they're going to go in, they're going to actually correct or fix it on this part here, and then they're going to rewrite it the correct way. And again, it builds on itself, and they're learning different things the farther that they go. One thing I love about Fix It Grammar is it's so doable, and it gives the kids a true sense of accomplishment in a very short time, because they're not sitting there working for hours on end, drudging through grammar, but they're learning the concept, they're going in, they're fixing it, they're rewriting it, and they're building upon that every week with just a very small amount, but thorough amount of work. And they're feeling very accomplished about that. This has the teacher's manual that goes along with it so that mom can take a look and make sure that everything was adequately corrected and that the kids are learning as they should be. So be sure and check out the full-length videos on this program, because really it's a good one. I could sing the praises all day long of the Institute for Excellence in Writing and all that they have to offer. There you have it, our entire stack of our favorite language arts homeschool curriculum. I hope you found this review today really helpful. And if you're looking for more support on your homeschool journey, be sure and head over to that website that I told you about at the beginning of the video. It's teachme2homeschool.com. You can also check out the Joy at Home podcast for more support. We cover all things homeschool, faith, motherhood, and intentional living. I'll see you next time.